Episode 3 of the Hamster Cage, updating everybody, all our fans, with subspecies. Okay, so we will go around the table and talk about what we did this week.
Yeah.
Stephen!
Did you fall off a cliff or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
Alright, the sound department done squat this week, that's what you want to know.
I wouldn't say squat. I got this working. Well, yeah, I've been working on some bullet sounds and stuff. Now looking at the bullet you've done, I'll be changing the bullet sounds because they're a lot more lasery than the sound I have. Yeah, so I'm going to be changing that. I'm working on a new soundscape for the trailer.
Oh, cool.
And preferably for the game. So I need to see how that works out, but I'm working on it. So with some of the new sound effects and stuff like.
But you have to be really quick because the rumour I heard was the demo's out next week.
That's what I've heard too. Yeah.
Every week is the same story.
I saw that in Reddit.
Yeah.
True.
I heard that in the first podcast. Yeah. Anyway, code department, we did.
Many of you's in there.
Alright, the royal we. Last Friday, was it last Friday I was telling everyone I broke the game?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Alright, okay, well I did that again. I fixed it all and then I broke it again. But now it's all working really, really, really well. We spent most of the week trying to get the monsters to not swim into walls. And now they don't swim into walls.
That's the nicest way you put that, yeah.
Well, they were broken and they didn't look too good. So we fixed all that. We got Trevor's new bullet animation into the game, which is really cool. It was really, really, really awkward because between pressing the fire button and making the new graphic appear, you had to change a number into 19 different formats and pass it to... it was just simple. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's done and it's working really good and it looks really, 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 really cool. Art department.
We've had a mixed week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this we?
Well, the funny you should ask. I mentioned last week we had our new work experience intern type person, and Ruth is joining us this week. Hello,
Hi,
Ruth.
Hi.
That was Ruth, everybody.
That's Ruth. Yeah.
I'm going now.
Yeah. So myself and Ruth have had a mixed week. It started off okay, and then.
There were a lot of lessons learned, so I guess that's a good
lot of lessons learned. Wednesday was like, nothing worked on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I was afraid to go to the toilet because everything I touched started to just stop working. So, yeah, but what did you say? We did get the bullet going after it not working Wednesday. I just completely threw it in the bin, did it a different way, and now it looks fine.
It did look spectacularly bad on Wednesday.
Just like... It looked fine. Exactly. It was just like that looks fine. It looks right. You put it in, and you never know how good or bad these things look.
Trevor had left the office by the time I got it working in the game, so I seen it.
Yeah.
My good
I
Lord.
came back the next day.
I came back the next day. I just didn't want to show it to him.
Yeah, and Ruth, you've been working on a whale.
Yep.
To give us like some environmental stuff, and we've been going through rigging and animation, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah.
Mm. So that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah. Oh, I've also been introducing you to ZBrush. ZBrush. I should explain something about ZBrush to people who don't know ZBrush. ZBrush is a thing they call the Z spheres, and when you make stuff in the Z spheres, it basically everything is what I can swear is like spherical and ribbed. So nothing you can do in Z3 ends up looking like a sex toy, basically. So I was showing Ruth like the Z sphere stuff. I was going, "Oh, look at you do this and you do this," and I heard this like sniggering behind me. It's just like, "What's that?" And it was like, "Oh, it's like some triple-ended dildo thing." It's like, there you go. So that was it. And then I told Ruth, I said, "Okay, you just go play with that now and just see if you get." I said, "That's the worst thing you could have said." You don't want to tell someone like, go play with this weird looking thing. I mean, you could have walked out of here and like claimed sexual harassment and
wrote a blog about it.
Exactly, yeah. You don't want that in the second week.
No. We promised faithfully we wouldn't do any of that until at least week 6.
Exactly, yeah.
We're on our best behaviour.
Yeah. So that was it. That was it.
In fairness, though, the dildo turned out better than the whale on the first day.
Yeah, the whale didn't work well at all. Yeah.
He broke the shit out of the whale.
We did well. There was a basically, for it to work, we had two whales. We had a low poly whale and a high poly whale, and the two of them were supposed to occupy the same space. Okay, right, to do all the stuff for it. And basically, one whale is on the screen, and the other one's in thermofeckin somewhere. It was out somewhere else. Yeah, it was any further away, it would need a fucking passport. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
So that was the problem with that. But.
Oh, you live and learn. I bet you do the exact same thing next time.
Oh, probably. Yeah. This won't be an isolated event.
So what else? Do we have anything else to update in the game? The demo's out next week. Other than that, Saturday week is tomorrow week. Sorry, you're probably listening to this on Saturday. Which says Saturday the 7th of May. That's is the demo, which is currently 8 days a week. 8 days away is the demo day here in the expo day here in the Start Lab. So if you're around town, come in between 2 and 6. Plug for the expo. So we will basically have 8 days to get something work, even though we don't set deadlines.
Deadlines are set for it.
Deadlines have never been deader.
Well, we've never hit a deadline in our life. I mean, it's never even been close.
And if you're an artist, to submit something for the thing as well.
Oh yes, we're having a good call. We've decided not just games, but if you've got game art and you're an artist who doodles with game art, send it in to us. Send it into howlinghamstergames@gmail.com. We're going to have a slideshow on one of the big TVs here, showing off anyone who's got awesome games artwork that isn't, they don't have a working demo, but they've got some cool looking shit.
Yeah.
So get that together.
Yeah, game art now, digital stuff. Don't send in your fucking finger paintings.
No finger paintings or
Doodles.
Yeah. Or what do you call those things? Installations. No installation projects. All right.
Mood board.
Unless it has to be cooler than that thing in Singapore. The raindrops in the Singapore airport.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
If you've got a cooler installation piece than that, you can send it in. Other than that, piss off. What was the other thing we were talking about? Oh, so that's it, really. So what's the next thing on the menu? On the menu.
The menu.
The whalingness is not so rigid this week.
No, we got a bit mad. We've introduced Ruth. Oh, the games. Yes, we said we'd review games. What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
Do our IQ drop the minute we walk into this room? Are we this stupid?
You keep saying we and you and
Well, I'm asking you things and you're staring at me like either you're.
I'll tell you why I'm staring at you, because I don't have a big pen and a big sheet of paper in front of me. You do, and so does Stephen.
I don't have a big pen.
I'd like you to read from the sheet of paper that's in front of me, please.
Well, if you just why did you bring in a blank piece of paper? That's even fucking worse.
In case something came to mind. And I needed to write it down.
But why do you keep looking at your blank piece of paper? There we go.
That was the sound of the blank piece of paper flying across the room. Alright, we said we'd all play a game this week and then we talk about it here in the...
Yes, we did. We're carrying out our threat. We're going to absolutely do that.
Alright, Stephen, what did you play this week?
This week I've been playing a game called One Late Night by Black Curtain Studios.
Awesome.
It's a kind of slow-paced 3D first-person horror where you're basically a graphic designer in an office, and the office is haunted.
That sounds like a horror straight away.
And, yeah. So yeah, I've been playing that. It's all right. There's I wouldn't say it's full of jump scares or anything. It's more just slow-paced kind of. There's just stuff happens in it. Nothing to get too excited about, to be honest.
Well, your enthusiasm has been rushing out to buy a copy of that.
He says this, but he looked at me playing it earlier and went, well, that looks like a crock of shite.
I did not say
yes,
that. It does look like a crock of shite.
It does look very office-y, though.
It is very
office-y. I know that's what they're going for. It just
is that a good thing?
Well, if you set game in an office and you want to look like an office, they've hit the ball out of the park.
Let's be honest. All offices are a crock of shite.
Why would you work all day and then come home to play a game in an office?
Exactly.
It's like playing The Sims.
I can see why this is a horror.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for unemployed people. They don't know what an inside of an office looks like, and they've forgotten.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a training scheme. Did Foss produce this?
Exactly.
I'll have you know, they're not called Foss anymore. They're called whatever they call themselves this week.
Yeah,
they were Solace for a while, weren't they?
Sauce.
It's like some sort of
an intro. Is it intro?
Intrio.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Yeah. Don't bother remember these names. They'll be changed again next fucking week.
Oh yeah.
Next week they're probably changing them as we speak.
We shat on Foss, that's good.
We shat on Foss and we
Wipe
shat
that
on
off the list.
what game have you been playing, Manus?
I've been playing 2 games.
Have you? Oh, Jesus.
Two
Multitasking.
At the same time?
Yeah.
At the same time, no. So I was playing a game that I actually got for free called Square's Root, which is kind of a weird game. I got it for free when I was at EGX Green Man Gaming. Plug for them because they give me a free game. They give everyone 3 free game keys when you come in the door. The games are questionable quality, but Square Roots is basically a puzzle game. You're a cube killing weeds, and you have to work out how to get around in a limited number of moves. It's a puzzle game, basically, rolling a cube around. It looks like it's a port from mobile. Just from its menu, from everything, the gameplay.
With a little star system like Angry Birds, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Little star system on each level. The menu, all of that. It looks just like it was taken from a mobile game.
How do you get the 3 stars? You have to like do things in a certain number of moves, or
there's a perfect amount of moves.
Oh right, okay.
So if you do it perfectly, I suppose you get 3 stars.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's very unforgiving in that, like, just press the wrong key and that's it. You're screwed. You have to restart to get it perfect. But I looked everywhere to see if it was a mobile game. I can't find it as a mobile game anywhere. So obviously someone just like took the design of mobile games and went straight to a PC game, or it's named differently as a mobile game. Or I couldn't find it anyway. But what I did find interesting is this is kind of a kids game. Puzzly, but very kids friendly. There's the name of the studio is Black Death Games, which is a little strange for a little mobile friendly, child friendly game. But they have some other game called Plague, which won an award at some point.
But that sounds more in line.
That sounds more in line with Black Death Games.
You think they did one to fund the other?
One would imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to knock this. We did Goldbeard, and I don't know why we did that. I'm sure they're probably scratching their head about Square Roots.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or Square money though.
But we don't know which game was first. I mean, it could be. And if I was setting up a studio called Black Death, the first thing would be the Plague thing. I'd say, well, this isn't working. We need to change the direction. Like a massive change of direction.
That's not a change. That's they left the planet, moved to another fucking solar system.
They probably met our whale on the way.
But it's not an awful game. Square's Roots. It's kind of puzzly. It's a bit samey. There's 100 levels. I only played 20 of them, and I was kind of thinking, this is going to be hard to keep this running. It's kind of like that game I play, Age, that I used to love playing. Except for it's not Age. Age is like vastly superior, but still, it's not bad. It was definitely worth the price. The other game I played was those wankers. What are they called? Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed Chronicle China. The 2D.
Is that the full title? Those bastards, those wankers, Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed.
No, I have a problem with this game. Okay, my son bought it. Well, my son got it on my Steam account. He picked it and he played it for a few weeks. So I decided I'd play it this week. So I turned it on and I selected new game, and then it informed me it was going to delete all this. It was going to delete the 51%
your son's game.
My son's game.
Yeah.
There's only one game slot in it.
Okay.
There's only one single game. I mean, wanker is all I can say. Just no. Why, you bastards?
2016.
Do you know what we need to do now? We need to actually just write this down and make sure we don't do the exact same fucking thing, because I guarantee you someone will pull this podcast up going, hang on, you were giving out about the same fucking
No. What's the harm? It's freaking. I mean. Sorry, it just made me so fucking angry, man.
So you played the game like halfway through, didn't you?
So I had to jump. I had to wipe my son's game, or if I wanted to give it a go, I had to start at 51% halfway through the fucking game. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I gave that a whirl and got my ass handed to me because I didn't know the controls or how to use any of the weapons. But I did get a feel for it, and it has one other small problem in the gameplay: is that the character can't jump when it's standing still. You have to be moving before the jump button works. So this human doesn't have the ability to hop or jump on the spot. It's just a weird selection. The button does not. It's not like the button's used for something else when you're not moving. It's just, we're not going to let you jump. They didn't want to draw that animation, maybe. Yeah, maybe that was an animation too far, jumping straight up. But
which is weird, because the other Assassin's Creed game, like, the A button pretty much covers everything.
Yeah.
If you hold it long enough, you just finish the fucking game.
But it's actually kind of a cool game, I have to say. Other than
it does look great, I have to say.
We had it on today in the office. The art style is lovely. It's real stealth based, as in, you know, you're dead if you get caught.
Yeah.
If they catch, all the sentries have their line of sight, and if you get caught, you're screwed. Basically,
Yeah.
you can't fight your way out like you can in the big games. Like,
Do you have to do like menial tasks like you do in the big ones?
I only played a bit of it.
All right, okay. So would you in that game? You'd like somebody come to you and say, "Move this shit for me."
Oh, deliver this letter to your man on the street for me.
No.
Jesus Christ, I'm an assassin. Piss off, deliver your own letter. Do you want someone dead? No, well then fuck off. Are you on top of the list?
There's none of that now.
No, I don't think so.
Good.
I'm pretty sure the story in this one is your brother was an assassin. The character's a female assassin in China, and I think she's rescuing her brother or something like that. Or brother's revenge or rescue. I'm not sure which it is. I have to look into that. But
everyone knows women can't jump.
That's it. Yeah. But you can jump. Jesus Christ, you can jump like a stag when you start moving left or right. You just can't jump on the spot. Maybe she's embarrassed or something.
Maybe it's just badly coded.
I don't know. It seemed like an odd selection. But it's a great game. It does look good. I'm going to play it. I'm actually going to give this one a full go because it's my kind of style. I love the side scrolling and stuff. But fuck you, Ubisoft, for not having 2 game slots in it.
Yeah.
That's just wanker material, like. Because we already own it, I'm going to play it. If I'd known this beforehand, I wouldn't have let him buy it, and that's a fact. Anyway, go on.
Okay, Ruth, you've been playing. Was it Guacamelee?
Guacamelee. I had it in my wish list on Steam for a while, and it came on sale this week, so I got that. I was very happy, and yeah, it's great. It's I've played about, I'd say, 2 hours or so of it, and yeah, it's great. It's like, 2D side-scrolling platformer set in Mexico. The art's absolutely gorgeous, which is always like, if the art is good and it feels nice and there.
It does look fantastic.
It plays really nicely as well. It's nice and difficult so far. Kind of back to the old, I grew up with the SNES and stuff like that, so it's nice to get some challenging side-scrolling platformers. But yeah, it's great. I'm really happy with it. Also started playing Diablo 3, but I won't say much about that.
So you're not enjoying Diablo, or are you just trying to get off Diablo?
I was saying
12-step program.
Yeah, I got to the third from the end level, and I just want to put it down now. But I was saying
but you can't.
I know, yeah. That's what I was saying to the guys earlier. It's like when you're eating a packet of biscuits, you're like, you see yourself eating them, you're like, why am I doing this? You get to the end of the bag and you're like, I didn't even want to eat them.
That'd be good blurb for the back of the box. Diablo, it's like biscuits.
Yeah.
I don't understand. No, explain. Does that mean Diablo 3 is good or bad? Is it shit but addictive? Is that the problem?
It's addictive, yeah. Like it's.
Yeah, that's like. It puts heroin in the fucking corner, man. It's
Blizzardy. It's great. Like, the art is gorgeous, of course. It's Blizzard, and I think after playing Divinity: Original Sin, it's just like something that's actually challenging, and you actually have to plan out your attacks and stuff like that. I don't know, the gameplay of Diablo just hasn't clicked with me. But yeah, there's my 2 games.
Awesome, excellent. Everyone did 2 games. I'm just going to
I didn't know 2 games.
Well, I have played 2 games, but I can't remember.
Yeah, in your life you've played 2 games. The other one development is good.
It's probably better that you're not wasting your time playing games.
Hey, I've actually played the big Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I tried to start. I got into the start of Assassin's Creed 2. I tried to play it, and I was just like, then I got to the menial task fucking thing. I was like,
2 is so good.
I'm wasting my time. I could be kicking fuckers in the face. What am I doing this shit?
I fought my way through that menial task crap. I played it for ages until they made me. Then you have to race a guy across the rooftops.
Oh, that stuff.
And if you don't beat him, you have to start again. You have to keep racing this fucker until you.
But you know what really annoys me?
Jesus, I wanted to hop
Why are you not fast, Etsy? Why are you not fast?
You know what really annoys me is when you're trying to run after him and you keep your whatever the controls are to parkour things. You keep them held down.
A does everything.
No, it's like A
to parkour.
It's A and right bumper or something.
No, I don't.
But like you're holding this because you're like, well, I want to be able to just latch onto a building as quick as possible in case he turns. But what it does is it makes you bump into people and fucking. It's like you're trying to climb the fucking people of the street rather than the buildings, and it slows you down and then you lose the mission. So.
It's just infuriating.
But you know what was really good about 2 was you had the bards with the loot. Have you ever seen these guys? Did you play it long enough, or did you just go, fuck this?
Bards with loots.
No, you could walk around like courtyards in Florence or wherever, and there was bards with loots, and they'd sing about
Could you stab them?
Yeah, you could.
Could you?
That's the best part of it. And they start singing about you, and you're like, you're blowing my cover.
Oh, it's
Fuck
like
off.
Fable.
Yeah, and they'd be like, he killed a man or whatever. And next thing you just take out the blade, and then everyone goes running, screaming, and you're just like, yep.
There are times I walk down Shop Street. I wish I could do the same thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's that one lad. I don't know what his name is. But
Didgery Douche.
What?
Didgery Douche.
Oh, Didgery Douche.
Immortalized.
Sorry, Didgery.
So what else? What did you play?
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah. I played a game on the 360 called Wet. And Wet is you're this assassin. There's a story in there somewhere. This like Wetworks assassin, and she's like something happens and she has to like kill people. But the thing about it is it's very stylized kind of game. Okay, so everything looks kind of 70s and grindhousey, right? Okay. And everything has to look cool. Everything knows, like, it's the sort of the opposite of Assassin's Creed. There's no menial bullshit. It's just everything looks spectacular. Like, an example is like, say you go in a game, right, a third-person game, there's like a ladder you have to go down, right? So your character just climbs down the ladder, right? Okay, no, not in this game. Fuck that, right? What she does is that she goes on the ladder, she kind of straddles it backwards, slides down slowly with guns pointed out, and goes bang, 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 bang. All the while there's this grainy filter going on, so it looks like a 70s movie. And you're shooting mostly Chinese people, but not exclusively Chinese people.
Well, you could be doing that.
No, kidding me. No. You have to be shooting.
That would be wrong.
You have to shoot people of all colours and ethnicities.
You do, yeah.
It'd be the best.
Equality being what it is.
Equal
Everyone
opportunity
deserves to die.
assassins.
You can murder as many different varieties.
Just kill everybody.
Yeah, it's just only way to be fair.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon, except with more death. Gotta kill them
What
all.
episode of Pokemon did you watch? Jesus.
Hey, there's some episodes where they die.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, there actually are, yeah.
But Wet's really good. It's really stylised and you jump.
That's what I saw. She was on top of the car.
She was leaping from car thing. She was at the end.
The cars were moving. That looked properly cool.
Yeah.
It looked like a Quentin Tarantino film.
It
She was car surfing while trying to assassinate somebody.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, and there was what's not to like?
Well, that says it all, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And there's a lot of chop socky sword action and stuff. What am I going to do in this? You can't fucking see that. But yeah, there's like sword action going on and
Chop socky.
chop socky sword action. Yeah.
What is chop socky? Have I missed something?
It's
Is it a thing?
It's. I've heard that expression somewhere before.
Is that number 5 on the menu?
Jesus. Okay.
Can you remember the name of the studio? I'll text you.
The publisher was Bethesda, and the studio was I think there was two studios involved, which can only go right.
Of course.
So I forget what the name is, but Bethesda published it, and it's worth checking out. You can get it for cheap now, and it's well worth. I wouldn't pay more than $10 for it, but yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Cool.
So we didn't crap on any games, really. They were all playable. I mean, I crapped on Ubisoft because they're fuckers.
Yeah.
But the game was pretty good. The Office game, even you said.
Yeah, the Office game was very much a free horror game.
You weren't enthusiastic. Okay.
It was alright.
But everything else is good. Guacamelee, we got to have a
Probably
look
the
at
winner,
just before we came in here to do the podcast. It does look absolutely awesome.
The humour is great as well, actually. I didn't say that.
Mm.
And it's like, it seems to be local 4-player,
Cool.
multiplayer, so that's pretty good as well.
So is that like you use your own PC or is it split screen?
I'm not sure, I haven't tried it yet. So
Yeah, cool. It's interesting.
Yeah. We could give it a go later,
Yeah.
potentially.
If I'm not mixing
Set up a
shit.
LAN at the desk. Put it on the
On the massive screen out there.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That'd be good.
That sounds like a really good
Those screens
idea.
are really going to waste. That's all.
Yeah, we should really start using them before they throw us out of here.
Yeah,
Do you know what I found out yesterday? You can get Sonic
Steve
CD on the Apple TV.
You can get what?
They have Sonic CD on the Apple TV now.
Oh, and the one.
Yeah, you know the one I had on my tablet.
Yeah,
when we were at-
yeah.
So yeah, cool.
Is that good?
It's really good.
Good if you like Sonic. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
If you don't like Sonic, is it still good?
Oh, it's terrible. It's actually it'll make your day worse. Because you're trying to get some work and you're ding 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 ding.
Alright, okay. No, that sounds awful. I was never really any good at Sonic.
No?
You don't have to.
It's like Assassin's Creed. You just hold left instead of A, and you pretty much won the fucking.
Yeah, it's like two buttons.
Yeah, but it's
It's not exactly Street Fighter.
No, that's true. But I never liked Sonic. I don't know why I never liked
It's too
Sonic.
showy.
I don't know what it was. There was something about it I didn't like.
His attitude. Is it?
His attitude. Little blue bastard.
His eyeballs must get really dry. He's got like massive eyeballs. And he just runs
Keeps
everywhere really
running.
fast.
Wasn't there a theory that like his eyeballs are actually goggles? Did you ever see that? It's like a meme or something.
God.
It turns out it's like the reason his eyes were shaped like that was they were goggles all along.
I wonder if Usain Bolt had the same problem. Yeah.
I think he blinks.
Does he blink? Yeah.
I'd imagine he
Yeah,
blinks.
probably. Well, if he is fast, he mightn't have to.
That's true, yeah.
That's why you go running in the rain. Instant eye drops.
Alright, this has gone a bit mad. Is there anything else to talk
There's
about?
too many artists in the room.
Yeah, I studied art once for a whole year. Never again. Not good art though, not 3D art.
Not good art.
No, it was like
Not good art,
collages and shit. It was,
So next week, what are we going to do? We might as well tell them what we're going to try and do, and then when we fail to do it, we'll feel like fucking idiots.
well, obviously the demo's coming out Monday, so
Demos next week.
So drinks after
No,
that.
but we're hoping to maybe when we record this next week is be playing, what do you call that game? Subspecies, the battle mode.
Yeah.
We might set that up so we can record us playing the battle mode while we're doing the podcast.
Absolutely, yeah.
That way someone can be talking while two other people are swearing blue murder at the screen.
Mm.
And it's kind of nice background sound.
Actually, one thing we should probably do this week is instead of us just randomly deciding to review games, if people want us to try any free games or whatever, just put it in the comments below.
Fuck free games, any game. We buy
There's
games.
comments, people can
There
comment.
is on
somebody
YouTube.
comment. Yeah, if you're actually, if you are listening to this, do us a favour and subscribe because it means absolutely nothing apparently, and it's going to cost you nothing. So just subscribe and comment, and if you have a game for us to play and review, like anyone wants our opinion, but I'll bitch about it. Just stick it on, stick a comment in, and let us know. And we'll have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be a free game. I'm sure we can find. We can always pirate it.
Back
We
to
won't
that
do that. We
argument.
won't do that. We won't do that. Despite Trevor's, we become thieving bastards. No, we won't.
Officially.
Tell us what to play, and we'll see.
We'll see if we can get around to it.
Yeah.
In between games.
We'll get it around. In between game development. Next week's going to be busy though.
Very busy.
Trying to get ready for
Pretty
the
very
expo.
busy. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking like 20 minutes of like maybe looking at a game.
It'll be. Look,
If even. Yeah.
we'll get it installed. It'll be 10 minutes before we come in here. We'll talk shite about something we know absolutely nothing about. So
Yeah.
pretty much another podcast.
Yeah.
Another week.
Yeah, I'm quietly confident that Ubisoft probably had more than one save slot in that game, and I just haven't managed to find it.
It could be that as well.
Yeah.
That'll fill up the comment section.
So if that's the case, I apologise unreservedly to Ubisoft. But I've got lots of other things I can fucking have about, so don't get me started. Anything else? No,
Scratch them off the publisher list then. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be heartbroken. Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone?
No, I can't think of it.
No,
This was kind of a slow week. We didn't abuse anybody, or
No.
anybody.
That's not the goal of the podcast. So abuse as many people as possible.
okay. All right. Well, then we might as well call it a day. Saturday week. Saturday week. I keep saying that.
7.
Saturday the 7th. The expo here in the Start Lab in Galway in Air Square. Come in between 2 and 6. It'll be like a little old-fashioned video arcade. There'll be a dozen games for you to come in and play and find out what's going on in the game dev community in Galway. So please do come along if you're listening and subscribe and give us suggestions, and goodbye.
Bye.